All right, let's see who pops in here. It looks like a bunch of people popping in, but the chat is not moving. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. I'm not going to do this long. I'm going to stick around just enough time to see if some of the bookmark people will get in here. If you are interested in any one of these singles, please let me know. I just sold one of these out of course, out of the slab, so to speak. Just sold one of those for $280 on eBay about 2 months ago. Not ungraded. And then this one, not a whole lot. The Shawn Michaels is going to be expensive. That's an 80 plus. Kind of a hard grade to get there. So, I mean, just the Hasbro's today. No, I don't have anything else at all. I probably won't even stick around long enough for some reason to get the low balls on the Hasbro's. I hate to sell them on eBay, but it's probably going to look like that. At some point, Echo, I'm going to just do a 700. You can pick. No, I wouldn't even say pick three. I'll be running another show. Didn't we? I think you said 1,000 on these in store. Lawyer Rice. Yeah, I can smash this out and sell it for 280 out of the slab. This one's about that one's at 80, so I'm not really sure. That was probably about 120. This is going to be an 80 plus. That's probably a good, I don't know, three plus 300 and something. This one goes in the fours. That one's in the fours. That one probably between 100 and 200 in that shape. Near mint plus on that. So probably looking at eBay. Just not worth it for me to, unless anyone is interested in a specific Hasbro here. Obviously, your two biggest ones are going to be Macho and Bret Hart. I mean, I'm not even asking. I'm asking like 65 or 70% on these. If you take these to a wrestling convention, that's probably what I should do. But I don't have time to go to a wrestling convention. So I ran my own wrestling convention. I never want to go to another one unless it's just to help one person. So last call on these, or they're going to go home with me and go up on eBay, and I will sit and I will just wait. Because at some point, people are going to be looking for these to sign if they already aren't. The only other one you could conceivably get signed is Shawn Michaels. The conceited crunch. With the conceited crunch. How much for Bret? I would probably do 300 on Bret. Yeah, that's pretty high grade. 150 on Kerry Von Erich. And what was the other one? Would someone say Shawn Michaels or Macho? I'd probably do 300 on Shawn. I mean, that's a really high grade on there too. So good luck. I mean, look these up raw, meaning ungraded on eBay. Warrior, I tell you what, I would sell that. I sold one out of the package. Man, if this didn't have that little ripple right there, it doesn't break any color. It breaks a little piece of color right there. But man, I would do 250 on that one right now. This was APG, and I think they sold to Beckett or somewhere. No Razor. APG out of St. Louis. oh, I can't remember his name. Real stickler for no, these are the only 6 I have today. Man, I put some of these at a little higher grade than what he does. I was expecting, him to be a little more lenient, but he was not. So pretty conservative grading in my opinion. Because I mean, this perfect was pretty much full. He does have near mint plus on it, but an 80. Perfect. Probably, I don't know. What do you shoot me an offer? Yeah, the perfect was damn near perfect. Macho, excellent, uh, excellent plus near mint. If it wasn't for this little teeny tiny thing up here, I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't think you guys have anything different unless you. I don't think you were there for the other day. That Thor show went crazy. I still gotta. Yeah, throw an offer out on that. Like I said, if anybody wants to, I mean, I'll wheel and deal. I don't want to. Favorite wrestler of all time just got money tied up in a. I don't blame you. Uh, these are drying up, especially getting carded ones. I just don't see them. It's like they're on the last wave of collectors. Like people have traded them and traded them and sold them and sold them and sold them, and they don't move much anymore. With that said, that's because people are keeping them longer, I should say. So they're getting into the right hands and being showpieces and such. So last chance on these. Open to reasonable offers on them. I mean, to get them graded, what's it cost to get stuff graded these days? And you can always pop these out, like someone was saying, pop them open, send them into AP, not APG. No Ranger stuff. This is all I got. These 6 today. There, it looks like they're gonna go home and go on eBay. I got a comic show coming up here shortly. Last call on the Hasbros. I don't know what people think they can. Nah, you said 1,000. I mean, I can get that out of 2 figures. If I just throw these 2 on eBay after fees, I know I'll get, close to 800. If I'm even going light on here. Is the last one of these sold? I want to say the last one of these sold was 480, 450. But probably gonna throw them up on eBay, see what happens. I never did. Well, we got robbed, I think, is what happened. What kept me from doing it. But what kind of a show? I think I got a Submariner show coming up here shortly in a few minutes. If you guys want to join me back, any other graded toys? Nope. Last Bret Hart sold for 270. Was it a 80 near mint? Or was it graded? I don't know. But like I said, I did say these were the big 3, but unfortunately, you have to include Warrior, and I forget about that. See, there were what 3 versions of Warrior, or just 2? So I always look at that as if you know, yeah. At some point, the foreign ones in the English, the French, or the Spanish, all blended together. See, here's French for Canada, pretty much. Les superstars do catch, but they're all pretty much same in value. Some of them were short print. Obviously, the green cards. If you ever see green cards out in public for cheap, I remember getting the green cards for 98 cents a piece. I got 2 cases of them, sold them for $20 to $50 each. Now they're in the thousands. I had unopened cases of green cards, but everybody's leaving, so I should too. I'll be right back. I'm going to go live with the show here in a little bit. We'll see you guys. Let me find and get some toys. We'll see you guys shortly.